Brittany, thank you so much for being here. You are on this part 2, today's date, part 2. Dior, thank you so much for the tiny diny. Roar. Tiny dinies get tiny roars. You are going to basically be the first minute in, but Brittany, let me know that you're here. Let me know what type of reading we're doing. And Madison, I'm so sorry for the passing of your great grandfather. My heart goes out to you for that. Kisses for you. Francis, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate you. And Erin, thank you for liking the live. Thank you so much. Welcome in, Melissa. Hey, girl. Hey. All right, Brittany here. I want to know the energy around my home loan meeting Wednesday. What a good question, Brittany. Okay, let's check it out. It's going to be 2 minutes into the new live, the second part on YouTube. Or, damn it, on YT. We're just taking some cleansing breaths here. We're going to do some shuffles. We got 5 minutes on your timer. Are you drinking all the water you can see? Well, I'm glad you're getting water. I'm never going to be upset about it. Cats in water. They dumb, but my cat's fully hydrated now. Hydration check, LOL. And guys, after Brittany, we don't have anyone else. $15 donation gets you a 5-minute reading of your choice. All right, Spirit, this is for Brittany. Brittany. Spirit, what does Brittany need to know about her mortgage loan meeting? Spirit, what does Brittany need to know about their home loan meeting? Oh, I feel really nervous. Spirit, what does Brittany need to know about their home loan meeting this coming Wednesday? What's going on here? 222 on the timer, so good things are coming in. Just keep that in mind there, Brittany. But I feel really nervous. Like I'm kind of sitting at the edge of my seat of will I be approved? Will I not be approved? Do I have what it takes? Do I have enough money? What am I going to be approved for if I am approved? I feel like I have so many questions, and I feel like I have a lot of anticipation energy up. She said, totally. If you have a lot of questions, I'm reading into you, having a lot of questions, write them down. Write them down on your phone, write them down on a piece of paper. It does not matter. And I would put that in the car that you're going to drive in either the night before, or if you can remember really well, take it with you. But ask all your questions, because I think this is the time to do so. It's the opportunity to do so. So I would ask all the questions that you have here. But it feels to me yes, I'm nervous. Yes, I have anticipation, nerves coming on. But I feel you are going to be approved for the loan. I don't know if it's 150 or up to 200, but it feels somewhere around that range where the approval is going to be 150 to $200,000 for the home loan, which might be a little bit of a tight fit right here about it, because you might be looking at a home that's upwards of $300,000, maybe $250,000. But I do feel you will be approved for your loan. I do. I feel that's going to happen. Actually, these two cards want to come out. So taking your power back, victorious here, not afraid to put yourself out there, take your energy back. And then we also have the judgment card, which is fate, which is the card I actually wanted to turn on to. But fate is here. So this is all about leveling up, having an opportunity here that you are going to raise you up. Judgment is about the next steps, the next things, the next level that you are supposed to have. Cheryl, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. Venmo, I can't say too much, or they'll flag me. Sorry, but check out the Linktree link. So this is how I feel right now. Right, nervous. I feel anxious. I feel oh my God, what's going to happen? I'm in my head about it. I might be thinking too much about it. But this is just how I felt in the body when I first was doing your reading. But I do think things are going to go really, really, really well. I really do. Especially with the cards. 222, I saw again on this timer instead of like the timer on TikTok. And no, the YT, because that's where that first 222 came from, was YT. But we have the Queen of Wands. You have Salem on your side. Salem's in this room. I don't know. No, he walked away. But he is a lucky animal. When you get the Queen of Wands, or you get my physical cat in the room, you have luck on your side. You have things working in your favor. She is magnetic. People want to help her. People want to give her whatever she wants, give her a loan, pay attention to her. She is the most popular queen, okay? She's transformative. She's magnetic. She is passionate and desirable. She is somebody who's not afraid to use her voice. I really love this. And I really love how the cards are going, because I really feel like this is your energy. This is Aries energy, but can be Leo or Sagittarius as well. But then we have the Knight of Cups. Like, this is what I have to offer. Like, this is what I'm reading from this card, is like, this is what I have to offer. This is what I have. Like, what I am offering with the cup and what I'm giving with the cup is what I have to work with. Even though I have consistency here and I can keep getting the same kind of offering. I have a stable job. I have a stable income. I have this. I have that. I have whatever it is they're looking for. Like, I have it. Kaylee, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link is in my profile. Check it out. You'll be after Brittany if you get your donation in now. But then we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant to me feels like the banker, feels like the home loan banker person that you may be dealing with, where you're offering her, like, this is what I got. And she's sitting here like, all right, let me impart wisdom on you. Let me show you what I know, like what you're going to be qualified for, what you're going to get. Like, it's all this energy of like basically saying like, yes, this is an authority figure. Yes, it's a role model energy, but it's going to show you what you're going to get. And then boom, financial security. This is a house. You're asking for a home loan, bitch. You got a house. Hell yeah, Brittany. Hell yeah. So yes, you're going to get the money for your house. I felt that before I even pulled this card, but as soon as I pulled this card, I'm like, exactly. Like, you're going to get what you're offered. They're going to tell you what you need, and they're going to offer you a loan here. It may be somewhere between the 150 to 200 range. I don't know if it's exactly going to be what you're looking for. You may be looking a little bit for a more expensive home, but you can talk to them again, answer all their questions. But I do think you will be approved for this loan, and I think you will be able to get that house. Get that house, Brittany. Hell yeah, girl. You are very welcome. She said, love it. Thank you. Anytime, Brittany. Anytime. All right, guys, we are waiting on our next donation. While we are waiting on that, I'm going to skedaddle to the bathroom super quick because I drank mushroom coffee and tea this morning, so I might have to have a little extra bathroom breaks today. We'll see what happens. Put in your donation. Get your 5-minute reading. I will be right back, and I can check who donated even when I'm away. So I'll be right back, guys. Hi, Ziglam. Squeaky. You gonna come in here with Mom? You gonna come in here? Yeah. Dad's banging about. Dad's banging about up there. All right, guys, I am back. Thank you so much for your patience. Oh, Salem, thank you for the rub. That's very kind. All righty, so we are waiting on our next donation. Let me do a check while I was gone, just in case I missed something. But you're going to get a 5-minute reading for your $15 donation. Hi, sweet pea. All right, didn't miss anything there. You want to come up here? Oh, you just want to get pets from mom. Sweet, sweet boy. My sweet, sweet guy. All right, let's see. Aaron, yes. Thank you so much, Aaron. I got you. What type of reading are we doing for you, my love? Asset Divin. Yes, you did. All right, my love. What's going on? Oh, no, I got to take my indoor slides off. I have indoor slides and outdoor slides. All right. And your timestamp should be 12 minutes here, Aaron. And if I don't read your comment, it means it's been filtered. And just in case you are, there it is. I've been seeing a bunch of romance tarot on FYP lately, so let's see that. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what's going on. Synchronicities are a big sign for something here. Apparently, I'm not going to be single for long. Well, let's see. All right, this is for Aaron. Aaron. Spirit, what does Aaron need to know about love? Spirit, what does Aaron need to know about love? Spirit, what does Aaron need to know about love? What's going on for our friend Aaron here? Hi, Coley, sorry. You got a Salem butt right here, so you do have luck on your side here. But I keep seeing, and I don't know if we've moved on from this girl at work or if we're still interested in this girl at work, but I do keep seeing who I would imagine would be that person, or at least that's what the energy feels like, that person. It feels like I'm really cool with this person. I'm really chill with this person. I don't feel a lot of pressure with them either. It just feels like it's a cool, chill situation here. Let me know if that makes sense with that. But yeah, I just feel like just being easy, being cool, easy peasy lemon squeezy type scenario here is going to really bring forth somebody. It just feels like it's not a priority though. Like it would be cool. It's great. It's wonderful, but it doesn't feel like the priority in my life. Hi, Jasmine. Karmic gifts and rewards when it comes to love. So the Six of Pentacles is your karmic gifts coming through. You might have been through the ringer in romance at some point in your life or recently. But this feels like to me, like you've been through it. So we're going to reward you for it. This is a karmic reward, usually associated with Saturn, because Saturn is the planet of like, let me fuck up your life real quick and let me see if you've learned the lessons, and then I'm going to reward you for it. So you don't go through it without having some sort of reward. Yeah, I think romance is coming in a big way. So I don't know, like, if you have superiority over that person I was talking about before, because I didn't see your comment come through, so I don't know. I assume you got filtered. But the Emperor is a father figure traditionally in tarot, but also a superior. So a CEO, a boss, a manager, somebody that you just feel like has authority over you in general. When we talk about the Emperor, though, we are talking about Aries energy. Aries energy is the first house of self. They are the natural rulers of. And this is saying, like, I'm allowed to be selfish. I'm allowed to put myself first. I'm allowed to make sure my needs are met and making sure that I have everything that I want. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if this person is younger than you. The Six of Cups, because of this character here, is younger than this character here. You are giving them your cup that is full of love or emotions or gratitudes, things like that. And it just feels very much like yeah, you're offering like what you bring to the table for this person. Especially if you are a generator type, so a manifesting generator or a generator in your human design, you are allowed to respond. If you are a projector, you should wait for the invitation yourself, which may be being given to you if you are a projector. Manifestors here are here to initiate, and reflectors are here to kind of be a barometer for the collective. Now there is going to be a new beginning, a newbie coming in, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign, transformative energy. This is passion, desire, motivation, transformation, and also psychic abilities. The fire signs are psychics, whereas the water signs are empaths. They feel their psychic gifts are their emotions, where fire signs' psychic gifts are literally just like psychic abilities. Could be any of the clairs. But this is somebody who is new. All pages are newbies, and this may be very transformative. Now, I definitely think this is going to happen for you because you have the 10 of Cups. Happily ever after plus strength, which is Leo. So we have a lot of fire energy. We have a lot of emotional energy, which is the cups. Also creativity and intuition here. Again, it's all empathic, but then we have Leo, we have Aries, and then we have the fire signs here. So remember, when we talk about strength, we're also talking about the sun. The sun is the most perceived positive card you can have, period. And the sun is the natural ruler of Leo. So if you're a Leo rising like myself, you are naturally ruled by the sun, plus your sun sign ruler as well. But this is absolutely something to look forward to. This is happily ever after. This is a family together. They have that river here where we have consistent access to our emotional well-being. The only rainbow in tarot is the 10 of Cups. So just know, like, whatever's coming in, you're strong enough to handle it. You have consistent access to that strength. You can see the infinity symbol over her head. This is a new beginning as well, because the other flower crown is the sun and the fool. And the fool is saying we're taking a leap of faith on ourselves, and we are going to trust the process, and we are going to land on our feet. No matter what happens, we're going to land on our feet. So, Erin, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. I didn't hear about if that person you work with is still somebody that you're interested in getting to know more or not. But even if not, it does feel like something new is coming in with somebody who is younger than you, because of the page itself and also because of the Six of Cups, which is harmony. It's going to be harmonic. Probably still got filtered twice on that. Oh no, well, at least this one came through to me. So we'll see. Again, just stay cool, stay calm, stay collected. Don't get too excited. Don't get too much like, oh my God, we're going to date type of thing. Hi, Sylvia. But it's very much like, just be chill, be cool, let it happen naturally, because that's how it feels to me. It feels like it's in the quads. No pun intended. All righty, guys. So we have our next donation we're waiting on. But Erin, thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation. I really do appreciate it, and I do hope it helps. Mwah. Keep it professional, right? But also, like, you can give them a little, like, you know, you're so cool, or I really did working with you, you know, type of things where it's not creepy or crossing lines, right? We want to make sure we're not crossing any lines. And for anyone who's like, oh my God, somebody's outside of your window, that's just my partner. That's my partner. He's doing the flooring right now, but he's also doing something else in that room. All right. So we are waiting on our next donation. So if you're interested in a reading to come through, $15 donation is how you get on the list. Go ahead and send in that donation through the profile. You understand how to get there. I know you guys are all very savvy internet people. You know how to submit a $15 donation. The options will be available to you. It'll be very obvious once you click what you need to click. I am excited for someone new, though. Good. I'm excited for you, Erin. I'm excited for you. I'm looking forward to it, and giving you all the luck. All the luck. Where's my lucky cat? Oh, he's out of the room. It's like, where's my lucky guy? All right. So we are, again, waiting on that next donation. Just in case somebody's like, well, what do you offer? I offer 5-minute readings of your choice. So I do psychic readings, which is what we just did for Aaron. We did a love reading. I do mediumship readings, and I do human design readings. So those are the modalities that I offer. Well, I got Salem bottom early in the reading, so lucky is on my side, right? You got an Salem booty. That's what I say. Like, you want to show your booty. Oh, he's not even laying in this squat. He probably went in the catio. My partner built our cats a catio. It's really nice to have somebody who's really, really, like, good at shit. It's really nice. All right, Jazz. Thank you so much, darling. I got you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. What type of reading are we doing for you? And hopefully you don't get filtered. Just in case you do get filtered, I am going to send you a notification that you can utilize. How much are the reading, Sherry? It's $15 donations is a 5-minute reading is what you'll get. Thanks for asking. It's a good question there, Sherry. Thank you for asking. A love reading. Wonderful. I'm still sending you a notification through where you sent in your donation. Just in case you get filtered, you can always reply back to there. And your timestamp is going to be, since I know about Albert and Albie. Uh-oh, I don't know what that means. Oh, Albert and Albie, those are your guides. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. It's like, I don't know what you mean. Yes, I do. Immediately. Your reading is going to be at 23 minutes here. Jasmine. So we're going to do some cleansing breaths right now. So if you ever want to watch it again, you just go on the Y. Look at my T. All right. Sherry, thank you for the follow. All right, Jasmine, you got 6 minutes on your timer for being a subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's go ahead and call it in. So this is for Jazz. Spirit, what does Jasmine need to know about love? Spirit, what does Jasmine need to know about love? Spirit, what does Jasmine need to know about love? What's going on for our friend Jazz? The right side of my body is being very highlighted. I'm not sure what it means, but I felt it through my arm up into like my TMJ right here. So it's almost like I got a shock. Like I touched something like, oh, type of thing, but it doesn't necessarily feel like, oh, but it just feels like a shock to me. So this might be somebody who comes out of nowhere, somebody you weren't expecting, but it leads to my TMJ. So my TMJ though makes me feel like I'm smiling a lot. But just pay attention to the right side of your body. If you're feeling any tingling sensations or things like that, just really pay attention to them. And also if you need to go to the doctor, go to the doctor, you know. But it just feels like there's a shock coming your way. Let's go ahead and pull some cards. Judgment's getting a lot of work today. Judgment's getting a lot of work. Judgment's a fate card. It's a card of saying like, hey, I'm coming down. I'm calling up whoever needs to be called up to the next realm, the next level, the next whatever it is. You're going to be protected. You're going to be allowed in. It's just like a wake up call as well. This could be a spiritual awakening. This could be just a wake up call to like that person I was saying, like, oh my gosh, like it was a shock to me. So it might be somebody like you've kind of disregarded in the past that you're actually fated to meet and hang out with and see what happens from there. Wow, the Emperor again. This is wild. Okay, this was going to be crazy because we got the same cards that Aaron got here, the Emperor and the Six of Cups. Love has not been super great. All right, because I do see the Tower here as well. So before we get into these cards, I really want to talk about these two. Right, Aaron, like that's wild. I thought we were going to get all the same cards, which has never happened before, which have been insanity. But we do have something that we're holding on to that is not serving us. It's not good. We need to let go of whatever this is, whatever it is in the past. I don't know if it's a current relationship issue, but this is something that we do need to let go of because it's not serving us. It's causing us pain. Like literally people are falling to their unalivement because this lightning randomly came in because lightning strikes are very random. We don't know exactly where they're going to hit and what they're going to affect when they do. So this is sudden change, sudden upheaval that's causing an ego death of sorts, if you will, ego unalivement from TikTok standards. And it's going to let you say, hey, this isn't working. The thing I'm holding on to is not working. I have to let it go otherwise and rebuild my foundation so that I can get in what I want. So I can really justify what it is that I'm looking for, the traits of somebody I'm looking for. But this, whatever you're doing right now, you need to let go of this person, of this idea, whatever it is. It might be an ego hit for you. It might be an ego hit for the other person, but it's time to let this go. Because when we stop holding on to something that's not serving us, we're going to level up. Remember, Judgment's there. Judgment is also a card of leveling up. This is the highest king in the deck. He is transformative. He has 3 butterflies. Butterflies are always a sign for transformation, no matter what. This is somebody who is not afraid to look something dead on. Like this is the only court card that's looking at you like this. Looking at you straight on. They're not afraid of confrontation. They're not afraid to communicate with you. They're not afraid to share their new ideas or inspirations with you. This is somebody who is like, I know my worth and I know my value. And if you don't see that, I don't want it. I don't want it. They are very honest and they're very truthful. They might be a little too blunt with their honesty because they are Aquarians traditionally, but can also be Libra or Gemini, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. As an Aquarius sun, we are blunt. Sometimes what comes out of our mouth, we're like, I didn't know I was going to say that. So just be prepared that there could be some word vomit associated here with that. But just know they're speaking their truth. Whether they meant to say it in the way that they said it is neither here nor there. The intention behind whatever it is they said was meant. They meant to get their point across. They made it just not meant to say it in the words they chose to use. We have the Emperor and the Six of Cups. Like I said, this is what was wild about this reading and Aaron's reading, which was the last reading, because I shuffled a lot. And to get the same kind of cards is kind of wild. But I do think you need to do some little, some inner child work, some shadow work. Shadow work is really just getting down to brass tacks of why you are the way that you are, other than looking at human design. Sherry, I just got your donation. Thank you so much. You're going to be right after Jazz here. But this is a card of saying, like, I need to figure out, like, why am I falling for these people that are not serving? Why am I holding on to situations that are not serving? Like, why am I doing that? I got to be honest with myself first and foremost. That's why I'm thinking when I look at the Six of Cups, that it's inner child work, like really learning, like, okay, where were my examples of love? Why do I accept the love that I accept? Why do I hang on to things like, and just keep asking yourself, you answer your question and then you ask why to the answer. And then you answer that why, you ask why again. That's what shadow is. You get to the basics, like where it came, where it stemmed from in childhood, so that you understand that a little bit more easily. And then we have the Emperor, which is the father figure. I do want you to look at your relationship with your father, if you have one, and see like where you are going kind of wrong with that relationship or what's going on with that, because like what Freud says, we tend to find our romantic partners who are very similar to our parents. So it kind of doesn't surprise me that he came up with this, but just make sure, like, if your father is not somebody like you like are happy with, or you don't have a good relationship with, you're going to look for like not him, right? But you might accidentally, internally or unconsciously, be looking for that type of person. So really pay attention to that and your shadow work. Let go of what's out serving you and start being honest with yourself about what you want. Because if you're in a love relationship right now and you're holding on to it, it's not meant for you, hon. Just not meant for you. If you're even if you're talking to somebody or something like that, it's not meant for you. So let go. And you're going to find something better, something you're meant to show, meant to have, right? But I hope that helps, Jazz. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you for submitting your $15 donation. I really appreciate it. And I do hope that helps, love. I haven't seen any of your comments, so I don't know if you commented or if you were filtered. But just remember, if I receive your comment, I will read it out loud. She said, thank you. It did. Always enjoy your reading. Oh, thank you so much, Jazz. I appreciate you so much. All right, we are moving on to Sherry. Guys, after Sherry, we don't have anyone else. Linktree link is in the profile. From there, you're going to see what I have to offer in terms of submitting your $15 donation. You can use that first link as well. If you ever want to do a private reading or do a $15 donation through my website, that's that first link. Human Design with Melody is what it's called. All right, Sherry, I see we're going to do a love reading here for you. Your timestamp is 32 minutes. If you ever want to watch this again, this is part 2 because it kicked me off of the first one. Don't know why. So look for today's date, part 2, second link. Second link is going to get you to the YT, my channel, if you will, and then you'll be able to watch your reading anytime. All right, Spirit. This is for our friend Sherry. Sherry. Spirit, what does Sherry need to know about love? Spirit, what does Sherry need to know about love? Spirit, what does Sherry need to know about love? What's going on here? Woo! I feel very tired. I feel like, honestly, I don't know if you have been crying or not. It's just how I feel in the body. If it's something that is like what has been happening, great. If not, great as well. But it just feels like my eyes keep feeling like they want to like water. I keep seeing it in my mind's eye, like crying. But I feel really exhausted as well, like really tired. So maybe I've cried so much I'm tired, or like I'm just tired, so I want to cry. She said, I have been. Oh, you poor thing. But I just feel like very exhausted from the crying. So I want you to take a break. I want you to get out of your head. I want you to go find some girlfriends, some sisters, somebody who has availability or time to like come hang out with you, go to a movie, cry in the movie. It doesn't matter. I've done that before personally. It was a comedy, train wrecked. I was wrecked while I was watching that movie. But I just want to like get with my friends, get with somebody to like kind of distract my brain from this situation because it just feels taxing and exhausting to me. I want to do one more shuffle because it feels right. Then we're going to pull some cards here, Sherry. See what's going on. It's just like there was conflict. I even in my stomach feel like I kind of like want to double over. So I don't know if you've been like crying on the floor in the fetal position, which is one of my favorite ways to cry, to be honest with you. But I'm also a crybaby, so it depends on the cry. Jazz, thank you so much. So where are the comments are filtered? I'm going to get that in just a moment here. But the 5 of Wands is a card of conflict. It's a card of chaos, honestly, because you don't know who's hitting you. I sat in my bathroom yesterday and cried, you poor thing. But you don't know who's hitting you. And in turn, you don't know who you're really hitting. Like you're just like part of the chaos and you're kind of just being swept up in that chaos, trying to protect yourself from being hit and being hit itself. Also, the King of Swords wants to come in. truth seeking. This to me, just screaming truth and transformation. Like that's what he's screaming at me right now. So be honest with yourself about the relationship that you have had. If it was even worth your time or effort, it has been worth your tears. Everything that we love, we do have to mourn. It probably is worth some tears. But just be utterly honest about how this relationship really was. And honestly, getting that hindsight is a really, really good way of actually seeing like, oh, actually, now that I see it through a different lens, I was being financially abused. That's my personal experience with my ex-fiance. Yeah, your relationship's ended, my love. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I do see you very much in your head about it. But Five of Wands, or Five of Pentacles, excuse me. The World here, the Ten of Swords is here. So the World is a card of endings. It's the last card in the major arcana. The 10 of Swords, any 10 is like the end as well. So there is endings here, and you have been put through the ringer. Okay, you have been put through the ringer, especially because this is out in the cold and desolate energy. This is the energy of like, I want to be in this really warm area, but they won't let me in here. So you might have been broken up with this person, and you were like, what has happened? Why is this happening? I don't understand what's going on, because they don't understand why they can't go in the church either. They don't understand why they've been kicked out of this really warm area when it's snowing outside. Like it's actively snowing in the card, and they are trying to bundle up. But yeah, this is really rough. It's a really rough situation, my love. Yeah, he's a widow. Oh, but it's more about you though than this person. But I do see that you've been put through it. You see all those swords there. The swords are the mental suit. So these are your mental health. It is your communication, ideas and inspiration, action being taken as well. You can see she's been in the fetal position, but there was toxicity in this relationship, whether you've seen it in the moment or you didn't see it in the moment. That's neither here nor there. But I do think that the retrospect of it all will show you. Now, there is a new beginning coming in, and you have everything you need. You have two of the Magician's Wands. The Magician's Wand saying that you have all the suits of tarot at your disposal. You have a growth of abundance, consistent access to it. So there is this new beginning that's going to come in, but you have to go through the transition first. This is the transition card, the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is saying like, I need somebody to help me get out of these really rocky waters into nice, clean, crystalline waters to new land of hope, where I can start to feel like myself again, where I can start to feel stable and strong again. But you are going to need some assistance. And I said this even before I pulled the cards, right? Because you can see this character is assisting this character. So there is going to be a time of transition, somebody to help you through that transition, somebody who's going to bring you back to stability, back to your life. You may be an earth sign, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. That's Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign traditionally is Taurus. But it's back to yourself, like getting back to yourself. And you will. You just kind of have to go through this right now and get the help that you need from that friend, family member, or from somebody else. But unfortunately, I don't think this person's going to come back. I think the situation is done, and we're moving on to the next thing. Okay, Sherry, I'm so sorry. I don't know if that's what you wanted to hear today, but that's the message I had to give you because that's the message I got. So I do hope that helps. I hope it gave you clarity or insight in some way. And thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate you so much. All right, Jazz has responded. She said, hi, Melody. So weird. Some comments were filtered. Want you to know I express lots of gratitude. I just mentioned my dad this morning to someone, and he passed away a long time ago. Your reading was spot on. That's why I always come back. Oh, Jazz, thank you so much. Your message resonates. Thank you, and have a great day. If you're still here, Jazz, thank you so much for letting me know that. I really appreciate the feedback. And I hope you have a great day, and I hope I hope everything works out for you in the best ways possible. All right. 10,000. 10,000 likes. Sylvia's killing it. Aaron's killing it. I don't know who else is liking, but thank you so much for killing it, you guys. I appreciate it so much. I feel like I missed somebody. I had to have missed somebody. Or maybe somebody donated twice and I didn't see it. Nope. Oh, Rashana. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Yep. 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 Did I write it wrong? 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I'm just doing math wrong in my head. That's my problem. I don't know how to math. Everyone's good. I didn't miss anybody. Lord. It's like, this isn't making sense because I don't know how to math because I came from the American school system. Woo! Anyway, so we have availability right now, guys. If you are interested in a reading, we do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. So if you would like a reading, I'm here for you to do so. Go ahead and put that donation into the Linktree link below. In my profile, from there, you're going to see the options you have. You can use option 1, option 3, and option 4. Option 2 gives you to the place where you could always re-watch your videos if you would like. Yeah, option 1, 3, and 4 are good ways to send in your donation through the profile, through the tree, if you will. I have to talk in code, essentially because I've been flagged a few times for promoting people to get off the platform. So now I have to speak in code to show you how to send in your $15 donation to receive your 5-minute reading, because that is what you're going to receive upon your donation. And guys, thank you so much, seriously, for liking the live, because it really does put me further into the algorithm. It helps literally any creator that you like on this app. It doesn't have to be me. It could literally be anyone, to get further into algorithm, to get further into TikTok land. So thank you guys so much for killing the likes. I really appreciate it. Like, truly, truly, truly. And you know what? While we have a lull, do you guys want me to do like a collective reading? Because I can do a collective while we have this lull going on right now. Hi, Bree. Welcome in. Aaron said yes. Bree sent a heart me. All right, guys. So let's get 2 more yeses, and we will get a collective reading going. Looking for 2 more yeses, because 3s is a spiritual and magical number to do a collective reading if you're interested. Okay, so Sylvia says yes. 1 more yes, and then we'll do the collective. Nayeli, it's a $15 donation. If you're interested in a reading, go ahead and send in your $15 donation. You'll get a 5-minute reading. I'd be very honored to read that question here for you. Bree said yes. Let's check it out. Let's go ahead and do the collective while we wait on our next $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. All righty, let's check it out. Spirit, this is for the collective energy, for the collective energy, for the collective energy. All right, Spirit. So what does the collective need to know? Spirit, what does the collective need to know? And if you hear banging about, my partner is doing our floor right now, so that's what you're hearing. Spirit, what does the collective need to know about? I feel like we're making moves. Like, I feel like collectively we're making moves here, which is very interesting energy. I just feel like I want to keep moving. All right, let me see. Let's see what the cards have to say. All right, the world is getting some work here today. So we have the world. The world is a card of ending. So we may be ending something to start something new. This big 0 here, this is actually in reference to the Fool card. The Fool is about new beginnings, taking a leap of faith on yourself, knowing the sun shining on you, which is the most perceived positive sign you can have in tarot. You're going to land on your feet. As long as you stay on the path, you're staying loyal to the path, and you're going forward, you're going to land on your feet. You have the Magician's Wand. The Magician's Wand is in both of her hands, so you have it times 2. You have everything you need. You have all the tools of tarot at your disposal. You have this wonderful abundance. You have success, power, and love, and innocence is white, black is protection, consistent access to it through the infinity symbol. Like, you have everything you need times 2 to start a new beginning. End this chapter, start something new. Wow, Judgment's getting a lot of work. Yeah, like I said, I think we're moving on. I think we're moving on. Some of us is moving on from heartbreak or heartache or something that was really tough. This could be a loss of anything that you have lost a person, lost a job, lost a dog or a cat, or an animal in general, lost a relationship, lost a friend, whatever it may be. There could be some loss in our lives here, but we are moving on from it. All right, we're transitioning from this feeling of loss into a whole ass new beginning. All right. So whatever this transition you're going through, it can be really tough. Absolutely. Transition's not easy. It's not easy peasy lemon squeezy like we would like it to be. It's tough as shit. But once we move past that transition, we're going to get to new land aho. And what's waiting for us is a leveling up. The new beginning of ideas and inspiration, or new opportunity for communication, for sharing those ideas, for taking action. This is divine intervention. That's why the sword extends past the physicality of the card. So this is something that's going to be really, really, really wonderful, really, really beneficial for you. And you're going to rise up. You're going to level up. So we're making some moves for real, especially because we have the Queen of Swords here as well. The Queen of Swords is somebody who's truth seeking. They're transparent. Their heart is on their sleeve. They show you what they mean. They don't mince words. They will tell you if they like you or not like you. They will not be afraid to transform when they need to, hence that butterfly. They're not afraid of making sure that everyone has their needs met. She is equality. She wants equality. She wants fairness. She wants everyone to have the same playing field, an equal playing field. But this is somebody who's not afraid to get what she wants and be transparent about it and let everyone know what it is that she wants. And then we have Judgment, leveling up. We are making those moves. We are taking it to the next level. We are fated to do so. This is Archangel Gabriel, who holds the keys to the pearly gates of heaven, or the spiritual realm, whatever you want to call that area. But this is something that is meant for you, that you're going to level up because of. And you had to have this loss in order to get to this leveling up. Okay. Life is tough. You don't need a psychic to be like, life is hard. Yeah, it's fucking hard. But we have to go through the hard things to get to the next thing. Okay. So I do hope that it helps. I hope it gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Bree says they're here for it. Aaron and Bree had a nice conversation. Love you guys so much. Big shifts, 100%. Hell yeah, Bree. So yeah, so that was our collective reading for everyone. That was the collective energy. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the live. If anyone's interested in their own 5-minute reading here live today, go ahead and check out my profile. Click that clickety link. You know what I'm talking about. You guys are all really savvy internet people. I know it. I love your shirt, matches my energy at the moment. Hell yeah. 15,000 likes. Hell yeah. Says I'm leveling up for sure. Level up. But yeah, get your $15 donation in. You're going to get your 5-minute reading of your choice. I do psychic readings, which is a topic reading. Or what are you looking to get clarity or insight on? Love, finances, relationships, health, career. Are you looking for a general reading? You want to see what spirit has in store for you? That's a general. I do mediumship readings where I connect with somebody who's passed away in the spiritual realm. And I also do human design readings. It's my specialty. It's my favorite reading to give. It's a chart reading all about your energy. I'm not going to gatekeep it. You can also look this up. I just doing a lookup of human design. You're going to find a free chart. You can look at it if you like it. And if you want a professional's opinion, come on back. Let's do it, because human design changed my life in so many positive ways. I am now way more successful than I've ever been working a traditional 9 to 5 job. I'm doing my own thing because I know I have to wait for invitations, and invitations for me come in this form of a $15 donation. But if you're interested, I have availability right now. First come, first serve. Get your donation in now. And we're going to get your reading underway. Can't wait to get out of the Nitha Stillness Club. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. And Nitha, we love Nitha. We stand Nitha. She is another psychic on this app. So if you are interested in also on other psychics that are doing a really great job, that are reading the cards, she's doing fun, like Love Island readings as well. So if you're into that show, you can check out her readings on it as well. But check out Nitha. Her name is Neda. But it's the clarity of blessing. So it's Nitha, the clarity of blessing, and the blessing of clarity. There we go. I'm real dyslexic today. really dyslexic today. When we get the Hermit, we call it being in the stillness club. Ooh, I like that. The Hermit, of course, is a card of stillness, is a card of introvertedness, looking within, finding the light within. It can be a card of singleness, working from home, but it is a card of wisdom. Just plain and simple, card of wisdom. So I love that she's saying that. That's real fun. She's real fun. We love Nitha. All right. So we just are waiting on our next donation. And guys, if you're interested in a reading, you can use the links number 1, 3, and 4. Once you click on that clickable link that I have in my profile, it's going to take you right to where you need to send in your donation. $15 will get you a 5-minute reading. And it's always going to be recorded, so you can always watch this later on why. Look at my tea. I'm saying it these ways because I'm afraid that TikTok's going to restrict me. And I feel real stupid because we can't just speak freely on this app. But either way, you can find it on there, and you can always watch your readings anytime you would like. Thank you, Bree, for liking the live. Thank you guys so much for doing that. I really appreciate it. Now we're just waiting on the next donation to come through. What up, guys? All right. I don't know why I'm doing this. I hate doing this. I just keep messing with my cords. Because I'm just waiting on the next donation. But how was your weekend, guys? I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I hope everyone was able to enjoy their barbecue, even though, you know, that big ugly ass fucking bill was passed. Fuck that shit. Yeah, so we're all in trouble, but hopefully you were able to to at least eat something good. It was chill and relaxing. Ooh, good, Erin. I'm so glad. Mine was pretty chill too. I didn't do too much. I did go to my Grams and had a barbecue. I did the live as well, so I went live on Friday. And then after that, we actually went to go see Jurassic Park, the new Jurassic Park. It was fine. It was fine. That's my review on it. It was fine. It just wasn't my favorite one. It just wasn't. I don't know. There's something about it that I was just like, meh, about. My partner, though, loved it. He really enjoyed it a lot. So how was my girl Scarlett? She's always good. I like Scarlett Johansson. I think she's a really talented actress. So I do think she did well in it. I don't think it was like her that wasn't good. There was just so many, to me, I just noticed a lot of plot holes that kind of just took me out of the movie. That I was like, how can that happen? And that doesn't make any sense. And then, like, if there's too many plot holes, I'm just like, this movie is just meh. You know, but I did want to enjoy it because, you know, that's my nostalgia. I remember watching the first Jurassic Park in theaters as a very little girl. And when the T-Rex ate the guy in the toilet, my mom covered my eyes. I was that young. I was probably like 4 or 5. I think it came out in 93, so I was probably 4. But my brother loved it. Loved it. Still does to this day. And also, fun fact I found out, speaking of movies, I don't know if you were, I laughed at that scene as a kid. You're so funny. But I don't know if you are familiar with the 90s Ninja Turtle movies, like the live action Ninja Turtle movies. But I heard they're coming to theater, or maybe the first one's coming to theater. So I might be watching that on the big screen because I don't remember watching that on the big screen as a kid. I just remember it like on my VHS. I just remember that movie on VHS. So, but yeah, so that's going to be fun too. And I love movie theater popcorn. So any excuse I get, I'm going to eat it. All right. Oh, man, I don't want to restart this live, but we only have 5 people in here. And I'm not sure if anyone's interested in getting a reading here. And I kind of want to like try again, but I have like almost 20,000 likes. Like I don't want to do that because I have so many likes. So I guess you don't have to, Erin, if you don't want to. If you want to, absolutely, but you don't have to feel obligated at all if you don't want to. So I don't want to make anyone feel obligated, because I feel like I've done that with one other person. Honestly, I felt like I was like, you don't have to be obligated to do it. But they were so kind to me, and they were really buying a lot of readings at that time. I'm not going to say who it was because I don't want to put anyone on spot, but it's never like an obligation. Basically, is my what I'm saying. It's never an obligation. You're so sweet, Erin. Thank you so much. Thank you. And guys, anyone else who wants to be after Erin, you're going to get a 5-minute reading, $15 donation. Linktree link is in my profile. Sent anyways. You're so sweet. What type of reading we doing on this one? What are we doing, my friend? I appreciate you so much. Welcome in. Anyone who's new here, hello. I want to know all my guides like Albert and Elby. I know there is another. Okay, let's check it out. Your timestamp's going to be 57 minutes for this one. So we're just doing a spirit guide meeting here. We already met Albert and Elby. Seeing who else is here. I like doing these readings because when your spirit guides come in, they feel like they come in like Power Rangers when they go into those little tubes and they take them and they plop them down somewhere. So it's real fun to like get that. I have 2 behind me right away. Hi, Leela. Welcome in. Just doing a little bit more cleansing breaths here. All right, for Erin, getting in contact with more of Erin's guides. More of Erin's guides. Did we already talk about an owl guide? Is that Elby? Because I keep seeing an owl come in, and owls are guides. They're wisdom. They are departing wisdom. They are hunters as well. So they keep their eye on the prize here. I feel like this is Elby. I feel like we already talked about this guide. Let me know if we've already talked about this guide. But there's 2 behind me. I want to concentrate on them, I think. Hi, Lee. It's a $15 donation, Lee, but yes, you can get a reading. You can be after Erin. Just send in that $15 donation to my profile. You'll find the clickable link, and then from there you can donate your $15. But Erin, we have 2 guides behind me. They feel like they're very like strong to me. One honestly looks like a strong man, like a bald, really masculine, really like has a lot of muscles. There's a sheep and a shepherd. Okay. There's an owl here. So we're going to talk about the owl then, and we're going to talk about this man also associated, a very strong man, very masculine, very muscular. I keep saying masculine instead of muscular, but he is masculine at the same time. Bald though, very shiny bald head. He makes me feel like he was around during like the Barnum and Bailey's, like their shows they did, where they like were on display. The freak shows. I didn't want to use the word freak shows because I felt like it was disrespectful, but that's what they were called. But he makes me feel like he's not afraid to take on anything. He makes me feel like, strangely enough, he makes me feel like he's slow to action. He's not somebody who flies off the handle. He's not somebody who will be aggressive. He definitely feels like he's slow to action. Like when he sees something going on, he's like, do I have to get involved in this? I don't know if I want to get involved in it. And then he just makes you feel like, we're going to call him Hank. Sounds like Albie. But it's just like you got two of the same type of guides then, who's like not fast action, very slow to action, but will be actionable when pushed, when need be. Like he's not afraid to take on the action. He just doesn't really want to do it. He's like, can I avoid this? Is this something I have to get involved with? But Hank just feels like that to me. He feels very much like he's strong enough to handle anything that comes his way, but he's very selective on what he handles and what he doesn't handle. Now we have this owl here as well. An owl, again, indicates wisdom. It's like a big sign, like a big spiritual sign of wisdom, like waiting. There's also like a secretiveness to this owl. It makes me feel like it's not like secretiveness of like I'm hiding things. It makes me feel more like it's about waiting, like lying in wait, waiting for the right time to strike. Again, everyone is very much like very patient. All your guides are very patient. So Hank is the strong man. The owl's name, let me see what your owl's name is. Your owl is female. I get Landra. That's what I'm hearing from her is Landra. So Hank the strong man, Landra the owl. We have Elby the sheep, and then Albert the shepherd. And they're all so like kind and patient, but will strike. I'm known to be a very patient person, so that's funny. But they're not afraid to strike though. I think people are mistaking this type of energy for like weakness when really it's very, very, very strong energy. It's very much this energy of like, I know how strong I am. That's why I'm patient. That's why I don't strike right away. That's why I don't let anything bother me right away, because I know how much power I have, whether it's the power of my voice or the physical power in my body or both. It just feels very, very powerful and very much like, not that it demands respect, but I know how to respect it, and I respect it through patience. I respect it through not throwing the gauntlet down and really getting information as well. Like they feel very informative, especially the owl. The owl and the sheep feel very informative. Like they get the information, like people might gravitate towards them. Don't think you're going to say anything to anyone, and just like tells you all this information. You're like, oh, nice. Thank you for sharing. It's just, I feel like you get a lot of people who are just very comfortable around you that will tell you a bunch of things because you're so patient, because there's a kindness to hear. And I don't want you to ever mistake your kindness or your patience for weakness. It is literally your strength. Okay. Ooh, I want to know my guides. I know a little about them. I'm sure they're frustrated with me. Well, Leela, go ahead and send in your $15 donation. No one is on the list right now. Sounds like me to a T. Oh my gosh. Oh, Sylvia's in line. We have Sylvia right now, but after Sylvia, you'll be able to have your reading as well there, Leela. So it's only about a 6-minute rate. I was sending 2. Perfect. As soon as I get them, I'll write them down. And anyone else who wants to be on the list, the $15 donation, you know where to send it. I know I have faith in all of you. You know what to do here on TikTok. Very savvy people. Send in your donation and you'll get right on the list. You can use link 1, 3, and 4. 1, 3, and 4. All right. So Sylvia said she just met somebody. So it looks like we're going to do a love reading for our friend Sylvia. Just doing a refreshy just to make sure. Yep, love reading. I met someone. What was the owl's name? Landra. Her name was Landra. You're very welcome. I have 6 minutes on your timer. We're going to have your reading timestamp at 1 hour and 4 minutes, the second one. There's 2 happening right now, but yours is the second, part 2 of today's date. So we're just doing some cleansing breaths. So Landra, Hank, Elby, and Albert. Yeah, right. All right, this is for our friend Sylvia. Sylvia. Spirit, what does Sylvia need to know about love with the person they just met? Spirit, what does Sylvia need to know about love with the person they just met? Spirit, what does Sylvia need to know about the person they love with the person they just met? I just feel like I'm smiling ear to ear. I call it a stupid smile. It's just something I call it because it's like when you look at your partner and you just have this like grin on your face from ear to ear, you're like, oh my God, I'm smiling so stupid. Like it's not a bad thing. It's just what I call it. I think it's a good thing. And you can see it on people's faces who really adore their partner or really in love with their partner or really just like are excited about their partner. It's a very cute thing. I just call it something mean. I don't know why. Leela, I got you. Thank you so much, Leela. Got both your donations there. But let's see what's going on here with the cards because it just feels exciting. It feels new. It feels refreshing. It feels like possibilities are endless. Like there's a plethora of things that could happen and could go down and could happen. Yes, people ask me about my stupid smile. Oh, I love it though. I love it. All right, let's see what's going on. We're gonna pull. Woo! Girl, this is what you've been manifesting. The Nine of Cups is the manifestations coming to fruition card. Genie in a bottle energy. This is absolutely like what you've been asking for. You've been asking the spirit, like, hey, I need a person that has this and this and this and this, but not the actual person. So, guys, if you're manifesting for a person, don't do it. Manifest for traits of a person. That person will find you. Okay. It's going to take time because nothing happens overnight. Even overnight successes are not actually overnight successes. They work to that. Okay. But the Nine of Cups is saying that this is what you've been manifesting. She agreed. She said, I did manifest it. And it's something that is coming in what you have. Girl, he's not the same. He is not the same as anyone else you've ever dated before. This is somebody who's going to be completely different characteristics, different personality, different how they love from what you've experienced in love. This person is different. I know the Four of Cups is usually like over it. Her shirt says the words over it on YT. You can actually read it on YouTube. On TikTok, unfortunately, you cannot read it, but it says over it. But I don't feel that way with this card. This card I'm reading in the reverse because I don't let my cards actually go in the reverse. But it feels like this person is absolutely different. This is not the same. Okay. Especially because you have the sun. You have the Nine of Cups and the sun. I cannot with you. The sun is the most perceived positive sign, the biggest yes in tarot. Like this person is somebody that you can really explore a relationship with and see what happens and where it goes and how you guys are going to grow together, have vitality and strength together, have this warmth together. Like this is something that I feel very strongly about, very positive about, because this is something that I feel like is going to bring you to that next stage, the next level, the next thing that you want in regards to love. The biggest yes in tarot. Like, c'est magnifique. We have the Queen of Wands as well. Salem Binks is right here. Luck on your side is here. Okay, there's only two indicators that I can think of off the top of my head right now, not saying that's that all be all, of luck, which is Salem and the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a luck card, saying that it's going to turn in your favor. Now, I'm not reading it. You don't have the Wheel of Fortune, but those are like the two luckiest cards in my personal opinion. Now, we do have the Queen of Wands, though. She is, like, people are just, like, gravitate towards her. She's magnetized, so people just find her. She's transformative. She's big and loud, and she's not afraid to take up space. She's not afraid to take up energy. She's not afraid to live her motherfucking life. She is also ruled by the sun as well. She's not Leo traditionally. She is Aries traditionally. So she does want to live her life for her. She doesn't mind if a partner is there at all because she's big and she takes up space, but she's really living like what her dream is and what she wants. And she's not going to settle for anything less. Okay. especially because we have the Six of Cups right here. Harmony. This is the card of harmony. This is the card of like filling your cup to your inner child, working on inner child work. This is very much the energy of like, I filled my cup so that my inner child can also feel fulfilled as well. So this is very, very, very beautiful energy here, Sylvia, that is saying like, this is filling my cup. And this is filling my cup so much that I feel fulfilled. You don't need a relationship to fulfill you. You guys can fulfill yourselves without a relationship, but this relationship is going to be fulfilling for you here, Sylvia. Trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust the esoterics, trust the signs, the synchronicities. Thank you so much, Spirit, because this is what you've been manifesting. The High Priestess does not come up for non-intuitives. You are an intuitive, whether you're working on your intuition or not. Wow, Spirit's making me burp crazy amounts right now. But this is something that you need to trust in yourself. Like, yes, I am seeing the synchronicities. I am seeing 222 good things coming in, 111 manifestations coming in, 333 lessons to learn, 444 angels are around me. Like, you know, this. Yeah, Spirit agrees as well. Absolutely, they do. But you are gaining a lot of insight. You need to trust yourself. Trust when it feels good in your body. Trust when it feels wrong in your body. You do not need evidence to be like, something's wrong here. Trust in anything that feels wrong, but also trust in what feels right as well, because nothing feels wrong in my body. Not a single thing feels wrong in my body. It feels good. It feels happy. It feels enlightening. It feels like possibilities. I don't want you to like get too like carried away. Take it slow, take it easy, be on the same wavelength. But I really like this. I really like this for you. So Sylvia, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for submitting your $15 donation. I really appreciate it so much. And I do hope this gave you some clarity or some insight in some way. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. You're very welcome, Sylvia. So we do have our next reading here with our friend Leela. Over 25. Yes, 25,000 likes. So Lilo has two readings they're going to do. We have the first reading on guides, and then the other one's going to be a general. Ooh, there was a huge change on Saturday. Interesting. Leela, I am going to send you a notification. This notification is just in case you get filtered. You can follow that notification. But let's go ahead and meet your guides first, and then we'll get to your general reading. All right, that's exactly what I was going to ask you to do. Send me an emoji. Let me know you're here. She is on it. Your time's at 111 right now, by the way. So manifestation's coming true. But your timestamp is going to be 1 hour and 13 minutes. I'm going to take this next minute and just breathe. Once we hit 13, I'm going to call in your guides and we'll get you that guide reading. This is part 2 as well, because there's 2 parts on YouTube because it kicked me off the first one, and I'm not sure why. Could have been just an unstable connection. Let me know if I've been glitching or anything like that on your end, guys. Angel number's been hitting for me for a hot minute. Yeah, they do to me too. It's like they give you plenty of advance notice. All right, this is for Amber. I just got you. Thank you so much for Leela. Spirit, we're getting in contact with Leela's guides. What's going on for our friend Leela? Woo! I feel really hot in the body. I feel like one of your guides is from some sort of like tropical area. I'm not sure. It doesn't have, it's not your ancestry, so it doesn't have to be related to your ancestry. It's just a guide. But they make me feel like they're in like a hot area, whether it's tropical or Caribbean or whatever it is. It's a very hot climate. actually, they make me feel a little bit more Middle Eastern. Because I am seeing like the hijab with the I don't know what's called, the veil, the hijab with the veil, all in black, very traditional in the Muslim religion, like very much modest. Um, she is female, and she says they think I play by their rules, is what she just said to me. They think I play by their rules. So she makes me feel rebellious. She makes me feel like she's not somebody to underestimate. She is somebody who will do what she needs to do to live and get past and get by. But she always has something up her sleeve. Ali, thank you for the heart me. I hear the name Dahlia, so I'm gonna call her Dahlia. She just makes me feel like she is freer than people think she is. So even though you may be dealing with some hardships in your life, you're freer than you may think you are too, because she's always like doing things for her. Like even under her whole outfit, she is living her life for her. She is making sure that her needs are met and she's taken care of. She's also very community oriented, because I just heard community. So she's not just doing it for her. She's doing it for the community. She's someone to watch out for. Stay scheming, said Erin. Oh my God, that's so funny. Then she, let's see. Leela says, I don't know. I have met her, but I have not met her, but I can feel her. Right. So you can meet her when you do a deep meditation. So you can call her in, but she just makes me, I think she's using the name Dahlia because this is a flower that's just like, it has a life of their own. Like, I just feel like they constantly keep having a bloom. I know nothing about dahlias, so we'll have to look that up later, or maybe you'll look it up there, Leela. But dahlias just make me feel like there's just constant blooms of them, just constant. Not a flower that goes out easily. Resilient, you know. I really love her a lot. I really love her. She has like striking blue eyes, like striking ice blue eyes, like beautiful eyes. So, but her garment is all in black. But I would never underestimate you, Leela. I would never underestimate you. Not when you have this guide with you. What a fool to underestimate you. Because she just is so resilient, and she lies in wait as well, because if she acts right away, she's going to be, I heard the word persecuted, but she knows when to strike and she knows when to hold her tongue. Okay. Let's see what else is here. Who else is here? I love when puppies come in. So that you do have a puppy guide. The puppy guide to me just makes me feel very clumsy. You might be a klutz yourself. You might wake up with random bruises. Like, where the hell did this come from? Did I walk into another wall? Hi, Jamie. Type of thing. Like, that's how it feels to me. Like, very clumsy. This is a beagle. No, I lied to you. It's not a beagle. It's the other kind of dog. It's like a hush puppy dog. What is your name? A basset hound. It's a basset hound puppy. And she's stepping on her ear because I think it's another little girl. And she's just like falling over. Like, she doesn't understand how to like use her paws right. She's always stepping on herself. So be careful if you are a klutz like myself, if you're tripping over yourself, tripping over imaginary bumps, crashing into walls, waking up with giant bruises. Like the other day, I can't show you because it's gone anyways, but I had like a giant bruise out of nowhere right here. I was like, where the hell did you come from? But just pay attention. I got 111 on your timer again. So manifestations, whatever's coming through is coming through for you here, Leela. There's also a sense of innocence with this puppy. Like, and I think that's really the main sign. Like, yes, I get clumsiness as well, but innocence. It's just like really embracing your innocence, really understanding like that might be a motivation for you. It's one of my motivations in human design. We can check out your human design in a moment. But like never losing that innocence, not letting people like take that from you or rob you of that. Just staying curious and staying not small by any means, like take up space 100%, but like go through life without having like real expectations, like because innocence comes with like, oh, I thought this was going to happen, but that's okay, we're going to go, like, you know, just being really able to not be so rigid on things, be more flexible. That's the word. Hi, Teresa. Being more flexible. But that's who we have here. We only have like 3 seconds left. So we have Dahlia and your little Basset Hound puppy. Of course, another theme of flowers. So Daisy. I got Daisy for that name for your puppy. So Dahlia and Daisy. But Leela, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight on your guides there. And we're also going to do your general reading right now and then have Amber afterwards. But after Amber, we don't have anyone else. If you're interested in a reading, go ahead and submit a $15 donation. You can find where you need to send it through my profile. You're going to see the clickable thing. Click on the clickable thing. Use link 1, 3, or 4. Dahlia sounds hot, LOL. We love her. We love her. All right, because she comes from hot areas, 100%. It's not tropical, but it is a hot area. It's a desert area is where she's coming from. All right, Leela, let's go ahead and do your general here. I haven't been receiving your comments, so you might have been filtered. I think Daisy's my dad's puppy from childhood. Oh, my heart. Oh, how fucking sweet. Now she's your guide. Oh my God. Love her. Love her. Okay. Let's do a general reading here for Leela. Spirit, what does Leela need to know? Spirit, what does Leela need to know? Spirit, what does Leela need to know? What's going on for our friend Leela? Ooh, Leela, I'm hungry, girl. Shit. So you need to eat. Either you need to eat or you need to eat healthier, or both. That could be as well. But my stomach's growling. I feel like this immediate hunger, like I've waited too long. I might feel like a little bit sick preparing some food. And I was feeling fine before this. She said both. So go take me in the kitchen with you if you can. Like go in the kitchen, get something to eat right now. Like I'm portable. I am portable. So port me somewhere. But I definitely feel like you eating regularly, eating more healthy is going to be something that's going to benefit you. I don't know if this is a repeat message. If it's a repeat message, Leela, definitely take it, you know. But let's see what the cards have to say. You said something huge happened on Saturday in your message there. We have the Fool. Coffee is not enough, and I'm just as guilty as you are because instead of coffee, it's tea for me. But it's not enough for either one of us. But the Fool is saying we're taking a leap of faith. Taking a leap of faith on ourselves. We're going to go to the next thing. We're going to land on our feet. The Sun is the biggest yes in tarot. It's the most positive sign in tarot. So whatever is coming in, success is coming in. Thank you, Spirit. So she said, yes, I am. So you're taking a leap of faith on yourself, and it's going to be really, really positive. It's going to be a really positive thing. There might be a relationship, and relationships are a broad term that you need to let go of. Okay. Because this relationship is bringing in the 7 of Swords. And why I'm saying relationship is because of the 2 of Cups, and letting go because of the 4 of Pentacles. But there could be somebody who is in a relationship with you. It could be romantic. It could be a friendship. It could be a family member, liar, cheater, thief. Okay. We need to let this person go because they're not serving us. They're actually keeping us bound when we need to be leveling up. We need to be leveling up. That is what I did Saturday. I asked my father's fun to move out. Hell yeah, dude. I love it. I love it because he's been lying to you, cheating on you, or stealing from you, or all 3. Trifecta. But this is something that is going to be really, really good for you because you're going to level up without this person. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel like you have like literally a weight lifted off your shoulders, where you're going to feel a lot more free, a lot more able to be transformative, a lot more like in touch with yourself. You could be an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini, sun sign, or rising sign, or moon sign. I wouldn't be surprised if it's an Aquarius because this is the Aquarius card. This is an Aquarius card. This is an Aquarius card. Something about Aquarius, girl. They're innovative. They're geniuses. They're humanitarians. That is who we are. I'm an Aquarius sun for anyone who's new here. But you are going to level up without this person. Okay, you're going to level up because you're going to be able to trust yourself. The King of Swords is a very like truth-seeking card. It's very much about getting their ideas, their communications, their motivations, their inspirations, taking action when need to. So this is huge. This is huge. I love it. I love this for you so much because I think this was necessary, especially because this card like fell out of the deck essentially because I pulled 6 instead of 5, and that was the last card I picked. But the Star card is here. This is the Aquarius card in the deck. Aquarius is the natural ruler of the 11th house of socials. So this is social groups, social media. This is wishes, hopes, manifestations. My Jupiter is in my Aquarius. So you're an Aquarius rising. You're more Aquarian than me. You're more Aquarian than me. Rising signs is really our personality, really who we are in our soul, where I have a Leo there, but I have an Aquarius sun. But Jupiter being in your first house, woo! Expansion in your first house. That is the first house itself. So you could be very expansive in your nature. Maybe you do deep dives on things. But Jupiter usually brings in the good things. It does not always. It depends on the rest of your chart. Is it squaring something? Is it opposite something? That's more malevolent because it's going to amplify that energy because it's all about expansion. But when we have the Star card here, taking off your wishes, your dreams, your hopes, your manifestations, all coming to fruition. I'm always down a rabbit hole. Of course you are. All right, Spirit. But you're going to put work into this, okay? This is the start of something new, which is, I believe, High School Musical. So watch High School Musical. You're taking off, right? We are taking off to a whole new beginning where you might be actually getting some child support from this person. You may be getting a new line of income, new money coming your way. When we talk about pentacles, we are talking about material gains, earthbound. That is what the pentacles are because they represent the element of earth. They are earthbound. So this is somebody that is going to really raise you up, really get you to the next chapter, doing the damn thing. In traditional tarot, there's usually a path with a nice little arc here that's leading you to the next thing. So this is going to be something that is going to be really beneficial to your well-being so that you feel grounded again. You feel connected to the earth. You feel connected to yourself again. That's why we have the Star card, which is your first house of self. I was kind of worried about the money part. I wouldn't. You're a money magnet. Money comes to you easily. Boom. Money comes to you easily because you are a money magnet. Period. End of statement. Now, it takes some time for that manifestation to come in. Like anything else. For me personally, when I started using that manifestation within 3 months, I was really a money magnet girl. Like within the 3 months of that. So keep saying it. Say it before you go to bed. Say it when you wake up in the morning. Say it anytime you think about it during the day. I'm a money magnet. Money comes to me easily. I'm a money magnet. Money comes to me easily. Like say it all the time out loud with your intention. If you can't say it out loud because you're in like a public area and you're like a little embarrassed to say it out loud, in your head is just fine, but better if you say it out loud. Leela says, thank you so much. You're very welcome. Good job with telling your ex to get out. You did the hard work. You did the hard part. Now things are going to really start working for you. You might even receive some karmic rewards for that. All right, Leela, thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate it. I'm going to put sticky notes everywhere. Hell yeah, do it. Do it. And see it coming. All right. So next we have those Amber. So we are moving on here, Leela, but I love you. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. Thank you for submitting your $15 donation for your 5-minute reading. And anyone else who's interested in a reading, it is a $15 donation. After Amber, we have an opening. So it's a 5-minute wait at this time. Hell yeah, 30,000. Thank you, Sylvia and Aaron and Leela and everyone else who's been liking the live. You have been killing it. Thank you so much for helping me out here with those likes. I really appreciate it. All right, Amber, let me know that you're here. Let me know what type of reading we're doing for you. We do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. So if you're interested in any of that, let me know by sending in your $15 donation. Yours just says donation reading. Oh, there she goes. General love, recently happily divorced, feeling a little lost on next steps. No problem. Right now, what I'm going to do is I am sending you a notification through the place that you sent in your donation. Just in case you get filtered, you can always reply back on PP. All right, let's check it out. So Amber, your timestamp, if you ever want to watch this reading again, is 1 hour and 30 minutes. Is part 2 on YT. Spirit, this is for our friend Amber. Spirit, what does Amber need to know about love? Spirit, what does Amber need to know about love? Spirit, what does Amber need to know about love? So first things first, you notice me rubbing my elbow. I feel pain in my elbow. So make sure like you aren't hurting yourself. Make sure you're not hitting your funny bone. Make sure you don't have any bursitis. That is when you hurt the bursa in your skin and it gets inflamed and can be really bad and really painful. So just pay attention because I feel it literally on the inner elbow of my left arm. Right here is literally when I feel it. It's not the funny bone area. I think the funny bone is like somewhere else. I don't know. But pay attention to your elbow, okay? Because I get, it doesn't feel like pain, but irritation. That's what it mostly feels like. To the point where I had to like rub it. So pay attention to your elbow. What do we need to know about love though for our friend Amber? What's going on for love? Ooh, first and foremost, enjoy your freedom right now. Like enjoy your freedom, go out, take yourself out on dates. I used to take myself out on dates all the time. I would go to Red Robin, get a bite, go to a movie, eat all my movie theater popcorn. Like I would literally take myself out on dates. I feel like this is something that is going to be really empowering to you to do. It's going to feel freeing and it's going to feel really like I can do this on my own. I don't need anyone's love. I can love myself just as much as anyone else loves me. But it's just like a form of confidence, like going out by yourself, going on a date by yourself, whatever it is that you want to do. I did movies. You could do anything else. Dinner and a movie date for me. But this is something that is I just feel inspired by and I feel motivated by. And I feel like this is something that is going to bring confidence and self-love into my life. Not that you need self-love, because girl, I think you found it. I think you found your self-love, and I don't think you're ever going to lose it ever again. But perspective change is here, okay? So the Hanged One is saying that I needed a change of perspective. I needed to hang myself up by my own ankle to see the world in a new light. That's why there's a halo over the character's head. This is basically taking off the rose-colored glasses. We are seeing things for exactly how they are, not how we want them to be, not how we're perceiving them to be, but how they actually are. And it's causing a lot of enlightenment. This could also bring in a spiritual awakening as sorts. So we're basically in a love reading, though, I'm reading this as somebody who is seeing a person for exactly who they are and not trying to sugarcoat it, not trying to make them feel any type of way. But you just see them for who they are and you accept them, or you don't accept it. Like one or the other. All right. And don't accept people that are not for you. All right. If you see red flags up the wazoo, we don't need to excuse them. We just need to excuse ourselves. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. You walked away from this relationship maybe back in March because this is an eclipse. Eclipses are twice a year. They happen 4 times. Each eclipse has a lunar and a solar, but they do happen in 2 different times, so 6 months apart. But this is what you walked away from, probably in March. We are still, like, I know you're happily divorced. I hear you, and I do believe you. But the cards are saying there is a little bit more like out in the cold and desolate. Maybe we're in our head a little bit too much. I don't feel like I'm worried about love. I really don't feel like in the body. I don't feel worried about love. But the Nine of Swords is here. So this is my worry wart card, right? She can't sleep at night. She doesn't feel comfortable. She's in her head. She's feeling out in the cold and desolate. Just know, like, you don't need to feed this energy, all right? Because there's a whole ass new beginning coming from you, but it's coming from after the healing process. That's the thing, is like there is still some things we need to heal from, and it's not like you leaving the relationship. It's probably the trauma that you endured in the relationship. That's what I'm reading, more or less. Like, I have to heal from the traumas that I endured in that relationship. That's making me feel like maybe a little less valuable than I really have, even though I do feel self-love in you. I know you have it. I feel it in the body, but I feel like we need to turn it from like an 8 to an 11. All right. Loving ourselves, like, radical self-acceptance, radical self-love. But we are healing. We're getting in full alignment, and we are going to get on our feet again, and we're going to be fine. He's very narcissistic and emotionally abusive. So I do feel like that's what we're healing from. Okay. So we got out of it, but it does not mean we're not done feeling the feelings that we felt through it, because now we've been conditioned to feel those feelings, or feeling like everything is my fault. Now I'm the worst person because I'm dealing with a narcissist who's actually the worst person, and it's actually their fault. So there is some more healing that we need to do from those traumas, but you're going to start again. You're going to start again, and you're going to take your power back, girl. You're going to take your power back. So don't be afraid to feel these feelings. Don't be afraid to move through this feeling. You are taking your power back, Amber. Like, it's going to be there. Yes. Now I feel like I'm so skeptical of everyone, because you've been conditioned to be that way, right? Because he's been blaming you for every little thing. And it's like, I know this isn't normal, but this is my normal. This is what I've experienced. So now I need to realize, when I'm seeing those red flags, when I'm seeing those narcissistic traits, like love bombing, even though it feels so fucking good, love bombing feels amazing, because it's like, oh my God, somebody sees me and recognizes me. But that's how they get you. They're like, remember me 3 months ago when I was such a nice guy? That's really me. It's not. They took off their mask, and that's the real them. The love bombing is masking, right? Also, people who are mirroring you. Like, oh my God, I love Dalmatians. Dalmatians are my favorite dog. True, real life for me. Love a Dalmatian. And that person's like, yes, Dalmatians forever. They don't fucking like dogs. Period. They don't even fucking like dogs. But Dalmatians, yes, I love them. Like, somebody who's really mirroring you and your likes and your interests and love bombing you. We're going to see that. And even though it feels good, we're going to say that's narcissism. I see it as it is, and I'm going to walk away from it. You do not need a reason to walk away from anybody, period. But Amber, I hope that helps. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. We're still working on ourselves. We're still a work in progress right now. We are going to take our power back. And when we take our power back, that is when we're really going to take those new steps into our life and fully embrace that new life. Because it's free. It's freedom, girl. It's freedom from narcissistic abuse. All right, Amber, you need to heal from the narcissistic PTSD. Yeah, I would agree. Just take your time. Time is not real. Okay, it's not real. So you take as much time as you need to heal, and you're very welcome to get yourself back to where you need to be, back to basics for you. All righty, guys. So we didn't have anyone else after Amber. So if you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Find the Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list. I wasn't supposed to say all that, but you know what? I did. But yeah, check it out. Get that donation in. You're going to get a 5-minute reading of your choice. I do psychic readings. I do mediumship readings, and I do human design readings. So if you're interested in any of those modalities, go ahead and get on the list. Nobody's in the line right now. You are going to get your reading right away. There is no wait. It's all first come, first serve as well. Get in, Aaron says. Thank you, Aaron, for the support. And again, thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Leela, all for the likes. I have been seeing you guys liking the live. I appreciate it so, so, so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, if you're looking for clarity or insight, that is the way to do it, through a psychic reading. If you're looking for connection with somebody who's passed away in the spiritual realm, that is mediumship. And if you're looking to know more about you, how you're designed to be, what is your blueprint, what type of energy do you have, how do you work with your personal set of energy, your personal energy, period. How to trust yourself when making decisions. Human design is all about that. So if you guys are interested to know more about yourself through that lens, you can look it up yourself. Just do a quick little Goog, if you will, of human design. You'll be able to look up the chart yourself. I don't gatekeep anything, but if you do want a professional's opinion on it, hey, I would love to do that. It's my favorite modality to read. It changed my life in all the best ways possible. I literally quit my 9-to-5 30 days after finding my human design, and I've been thriving. I've been thriving ever since. So if you guys are interested in that, again, that's human design. Otherwise, we do psychic readings. That's a topic reading, 111 in the Eastern time zone. What? Manifestations coming true. And a burp from spirit. Fuck yeah. But if you are interested in a reading, so again, we do psychic readings, which is a topic reading, love, finances, health, career, general, relationships, whatever it is that you're looking to get clarity or insight on. Mediumship, where I connect with somebody who's passed away into the spiritual realm, and also human design. I offer private readings as well through the first link in the link tree, which you can find on my profile. So if you ever want to do a private reading, I'm here for it. I have availability. You'll see it when you schedule your private reading. Otherwise, you can also schedule your 5-minute TikTok reading from my website as well. Susan, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. And also, guys, if you're interested in subscribing, we do offer some benefits for subscribers. So first and foremost, you're going to get a 6-minute reading anytime you donate $15 or more to the link tree. You're always going to get a 6-minute reading. Doesn't matter the time. It doesn't matter the day. It just matters if I'm on live. That's it. On Saturdays, we do subscriber appreciation Saturdays with subscriber only lives, where you can get free readings. You'll get free readings on Saturdays, and you'll also get eligible for a $10 donated reading instead of a $15 donation reading, where you get 5 minutes for that $10 donation. But remember, anytime you donate $15, you're going to get 6. But we're just waiting on the next one. Waiting for the next donation to come through. Thank you again so much for being here, guys. I really, really appreciate your time. I really appreciate your energy being here in this room with me here today. Just thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I hope everyone's enjoying themselves. If you're hearing like banging or anything in the background, I don't know what you guys can hear and what you can't hear. But my partner is putting our flooring in. I'm very excited. So I moved in with my partner back in, honestly, February, but not officially until May 1st, because I had a lease until the 30th of April. So I didn't officially move in here, but I've been here since February. Me and the cats have been here since February. But we have been doing some remodeling in our front room and our second bedroom. I call it my room or the guest room, because that's where my bed's going to go and all my dressers and stuff. But we're finally getting the flooring in. So that means the stuff's going to come up from the basement soon. We just been painting for a long time. Not that I say we, like I've been doing anything. I haven't been doing anything. My partner's been doing everything because he's incredible and he's wonderful and he treats me so kindly. Yes, Jesse, I do. Is it the third link? Let me double check. Yes, it is the fourth link, actually. So find my profile, click on that clickable click, and then the fourth link will get you to Venmo. And then you're going to get your reading. There is no wait at this time. So heck yeah. Get that donation in, girl. But yeah, I'm really happy. I'm really happy with my partner, with the remodel, with everything. I'm just very happy. So I feel very grateful and very fortunate. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Right, Caitlin? I love it so much. Full disclosure, I did the cut on the shoulders here, but I saw this on the internet. Thank you, Kelly. I didn't even see you sneak in here, girl. Hey. But this is like one of my favorite shirts. I did wear this to bowling yesterday, actually. I bowl with my grandma. Me and my grandma and my partner. We're all on a team together. Jessica, I got you. Thank you so much. And I'm surprised my grandma didn't say anything because it is not her favorite shirt. And when I wore it in front of my niece, she was 7 at the time. She just turned 8 in May. She was like, Memo, Taylor's doing a bad thing. I said, but it's fun. I like her doing this thing. All right. So we have Jessica right now. Jessica, thank you so much for submitting your donation. I really appreciate it. Oh, we're going to call you Jessie. Sorry, Jessie. Jessie, does Sat have genuine feelings for me? All right, let's check it out. Your timestamp is going to be 1 hour and 46 minutes. If you, Mel, right? This calls me Mel. So if you're ever wanting to watch this reading again, you can watch it on YT. All right, second link if you ever want to watch it. So let's do some cleansing breaths here. And guys, after Jessie, we don't have anyone else. If you're interested in a reading, Linktree link is in the profile. Ooh, I feel lightheaded, Jessie. I feel lightheaded. So make sure you're getting all your nutrients. Make sure you're drinking. Make sure you're not getting up too fast because I just feel lightheaded. All right, this is for Jessie. Spirit, what does Jessie need to know about love with Sat? Spirit, what does Jessie need to know about love with Sat? Spirit, what does Jessie need to know about love with Sat? What's going on here? I am so sorry. So I don't know if you have a cough or something going on, but I like choked on my own spit. But when I think about Sat, it's just like, I feel like he likes me. And then other times I feel like, do you like me? Like, I feel very on the fence with his feelings. Like, I feel like this is by design. This feels like by design to me because it feels like he's all about it, and then he might go ice cold, or he might ghost for a minute, or he might feel not so into it as much. Like, that's just how it feels to me. It just feels very much like that energy of like, do you care? Like, I feel like you do, but then I feel like you don't. Like, on the fence is what I get a lot with that. I'm going to do one more shuffle. She goes, yes. Temperance, patience. But I just, even before I pull the cards here, part of me just like, if it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. Like, I feel like if it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. Like, if you're not crazy about me, I don't want it. And crazy about me in the best ways, not the toxic ways, like very good ways. But we do have temperance, which is patience. This is also Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the natural ruler of the 9th house of spirituality, long distance travel, higher education. You can see there's a path to the sun here, but in between there, which is the most perceived positive sign, but we have some mountains. These mountains are a little treacherous. I heard This Slope is Treacherous, which is the song Treacherous by Taylor Swift. So as soon as I said it, I heard it. Could be just a stim, but you should listen to it anyways because we love Taylor. But either way, this is Archangel Raphael. This is the healing angel. This is healing of your heart, of your soul, of whatever needs to be healed. There's growth here. We have to even out some emotions here. We have 1 foot in the spiritual realm or the emotional side of you, 1 foot in the physical or the 3D. Remember, if we do this work, if you do psychic work, we do not, we visit and hang out in the 5D, but we live and we stay in the 3D. Girl, don't let this person, because you've done a lot of work on yourself. Okay, you've done a lot of work on yourself. I see it in the 6 of Cups. Maybe you are feeling good about yourself, maybe at harmony with yourself, like you are starting to groove with yourself and love yourself and like doing all this work on yourself. Do not let this person destroy it. Okay, do not let this person destroy it because you are a motherfucking prize. And if he can't see that and he's trying to fuck with your emotions by like hot and cold bullshit, fuck no. Fuck no. I wouldn't let him, especially because this is the card of deception. This is a card that is also this is Pisces. Pisces is the natural ruler of the 12th house. Again, spirituality. So really trust your intuition. When it's speaking to you, do not second guess that intuition. Don't say, but that's your brain turning on. That's you disregarding the intuition that you're feeling in the body. But this is unseen circumstances, unknown enemies that is causing growth and evolution. This is the dog mask and the wolf mask, evolution, growth, and then causing wisdom. You might really toy around with this person till September, or you've been hanging out with them since March. Because that is the eclipses. We had eclipses in March, and we're having another set of eclipses in September. Now, her face, the face of the hermit, is the face in the moon. Okay? So just know that whatever is going on, that you are gaining wisdom and you're gaining insight by looking within. Okay? Now we have the 10 of Swords. Put a fork in her. She is done. I don't like this person. I don't like them. I think they're immature. It makes me feel like you need to get your shit together. I'm not going to fix you. I'm not going to baby you. I am not your parent. I am your partner. And I don't even want to call him that because I don't think he is your partner. I think you might be talking to him or just like hanging out with him, but he does not feel like a true partner to me. He doesn't feel like he's somebody who would really devote himself to anything. Okay. I don't like him. Always darkest right before the dawn though. And remember, we did have the sun come out through those mountains. So you're going to get past this, especially because you have the Queen of Cups and the 7 of Wands. The Queen of Cups knows their worth. They know their value. They have self-love. They're intuitive as well. You are an intuitive. Trust that intuition in your body. You do not need evidence for bad feelings. I know we've been conditioned to think we need evidence for it. We don't. We can walk away from it because you are the motherfucking prize. You are the one that's leveling up. You are the one that has the ability to say, I want this or I don't want this. I can walk away from this or I can deal with this and fight with this. I wouldn't even bother with it, to be honest with you, because it just doesn't feel to me and the cards that they have what you need. They're mature enough to handle you. They feel very immature. They feel very much like they want to toy with you. And fuck all that. Fuck all that. Tess, thank you for the follow. We are in our chapter of our lives where we're not being fucked around with fuckboys. We disregard them. Fuckboys could be lonelier. Fuckboys could absolutely be lonelier. The loneliness, male loneliness epidemic. Well, don't be a fuckboy and you won't be lonely. Don't be red-pilled and you won't be lonely. 40,000! Thank you so much, guys, for getting us to 40,000 likes. This is one of my top liked videos. I think that the most I got was 55. I think 55 was the most I got at one time. But thank you so much. This is amazing. Thank you, Caitlin, for liking the live. Thank you, Erin. Thank you, Sylvia. I don't know who else is liking. Tap that screen. Let me know that you're liking the live. Tess, thank you for liking the live. Thank you guys so much. You guys are killing it. Lola, I saw you. Thank you for liking. You guys are beautiful humans, and I appreciate you all greatly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys, so we don't have anyone else on the list at this time. So if you are interested in getting clarity or insight on a matter, you're going to get a 5-minute reading for a $15 donation. Check out my profile, click that link tree. You can use the first link, the third link, or the fourth link to get onto a donation. And then once you get your donation in, come right back here, and we're going to get you a timestamp, and you're going to be able to watch that reading anytime you like on YT. And then we'll get your reading underway. Unless you're a subscriber, then you're going to get a 6-minute reading for your $5 donation. No, for your $15 donation. 6-minute reading instead of a 5-minute reading for your $15 donation. Words are hard. But yep, we have spots for more people, more donations. If you're interested, I'm hoping to get 4 more people. Like, that's my goal, is to get 4 more people here today. Or 4 more donations in general. So if you've already had a reading and you want another reading, feel free to get another reading. I don't feel obligated to do so, but if you want it, I'm here for it. There is no limitation to how many readings you can have. But if you are interested, there is no wait, so you're going to get your reading right away. Right away. No wait. Let's see what's happening. Hoping to at least get 4 more donations. And you can donate twice at a time. So if you do a $30 donation, you can either get one. Lori, I got you. Thank you so much. You can get 1 big reading or 2 5-minute readings. But we have Lori right now. Lori, let me know that you're here and let me know what type of reading we're doing for you. Again, we're looking for 3 more donations, bare minimum. I'm hoping to get today 3 more donations. So get on the list if you're interested. I'm Lori. Wonderful. Welcome, welcome. What type of reading are we doing? Are we doing a psychic reading, which is the topic reading? So just give me the topic. Are we doing mediumship, where I connect with somebody who passed away in the spiritual realm? I do direct connection. So I will ask for the relationship to the person or their first name if you don't have a traditional relationship with them. And I also do human design readings, which is a chart reading all about your energy, what type of energy you possess, how you work with that energy, and how to trust yourself with making decisions. All right, we're going to do mediumship with Lori's dad. So we do evidential mediumship here. So this should be very evident and make sense that it is your dad. All I'm going to ask for you is if this makes sense. This is the only question I'm going to ask. Does this make sense? You're going to say, yes, this makes sense. No, this doesn't make sense. Or I don't know. Because sometimes we have information that comes through that we don't know about. So let's check it out. Your timestamp is going to be 1 hour and 57 minutes if you ever want to watch this reading again. So I'm just taking some cleansing breaths here. All right. For Lori. Spirit, we're getting in contact with Lori's dad. Lori's dad. So I keep getting ice chips. I just keep getting ice chips. So I don't know if he was like an ice eater, like somebody who ate ice. My best friend's that way. Or you are giving him ice chips because he was sick. He does feel like he got ill to me, and maybe that's how he passed, was through an illness, an autoimmune disease. Cancer seems most prevalent to me. But it could be either he ate ice or he needed ice chips and you fed them to him, or both. She says yes, so that does make sense for him. So I do think it's a cancer related. He makes me feel like he had like a setup at home. So I don't know if he passed at home, but he makes me feel like he had like a bed at home or a certain chair that he had. But I feel like there was a lot of like home care for him. Let me know if that makes sense as well. Yes. You make me feel like, not you, but he, sorry. He makes me feel like you are a caregiver of his. I feel like he had several caregivers. He's showing me like 4 people might have been caregiving. So you guys might have had shifts, or they might have just came and went. But he feels like he had a few people who he would be considered of caregivers. Yes. Part of me feels, and it feels like your dad's energy was having a struggle with this because he was always the caregiver. He makes me feel very present in your life, very active father in your life. Like not a deadbeat dad by any means. He was very active and very much in your life. He makes me feel like he was very supportive of you as well. Like, I don't know if he was supportive about you. Yes, exclamation points. Makes me feel very much like if you were doing sports, you'd be like, hey, let's practice outside of here and let's like play some softball or play, let's get in the swimming pool and swim. I don't know if you did any sports at all. But like, it's just that very much energy of like, let's do it. I want to support you in this. I want to make sure you're good. I want to make sure you know that I'm on your side and that I got you. And he makes me feel like he was at every extracurricular. Like if he missed it, it had to have been something big to miss it. Like maybe he couldn't get out of work or something. But I feel like he tried very hard to be at every event, every extracurricular that you did, every play, every sports, absolutely, yes. And I feel like he's still doing that. He makes me feel like I don't know if you have kids, but he's bringing in kids and he makes me feel like he might be a grandpa. So he's there like with the kids and he's there supporting them and he's there supporting you still. And like, honestly, again, the way I feel about you when I think through your dad's lens, it's like you could do no wrong. You could do no wrong. Even if you did do wrong, he'd be like, we can fix it. We can handle it. We can do whatever. Like, he just makes me feel like you literally could do nothing wrong in his eyes. Because it's just such a beautiful connection that you have with him. I feel like you're like his mini-me. Like you're his mini-me, whether you look like him or you act like him or both. It just feels like you're very much like I think you loved both your parents, but like there's something special about your dad's energy that I feel like you gravitated towards maybe a little bit more than mom. But I think you loved both your parents. And it's not a competition. But if it was, dad would win. Either way. He makes me feel like he's a big joker, like a big, like he made me feel like he laughed with me with that, like a big like belly laugh. So I feel like he played around a lot. Like he joked a lot. He had a good sense of humor about him. I don't feel like he was very serious at all. Yes, he was fun. He doesn't feel serious to me at all. He feels so non-serious to the point where your mom was like, stop, you gotta stop doing that. I think you'd get reprimanded for the lack of seriousness. Do you have any messages here for Lori? He says, yes, absolutely. Tell her I love her. And there's a lot of gratitude for you. So I think you really went out of your way to make sure like you were there for your dad with his caregiving. I feel like you were there with his passing too. Like I feel like my hand's being held. So I don't know if you held his hand when he passed or like held it the last time you saw him. But I just feel like, just know that whether he was conscious or not, he knows that you were holding his hand. Like he knows that he could feel that pressure on his hand. But the gratitude for you is just through the roof. She said yes. Like I think he was grateful from the moment you arrived on this earth, maybe even from the moment your mom found out she was pregnant, and grateful for you until the bitter end. And he will be with you forever. Like there is no stopping him from ever being with you. If you call on him, he will be there. I feel like you feel his energy from time to time as well. You may not recognize it as him, But if you ever get like goosebumps or goose pimples, depending on where you're from, on your back or on your shoulder, or you just kind of feel like a chill go through, I do feel like that's him. Because I just feel like he's hanging out with you guys more than in the spiritual realm. I feel like he's hanging out with you guys more. But Lori, I hope that made sense. It looks like most of it, and actually all of it got yeses. So all of it made sense. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you for submitting your donation of $15 to receive this reading here today. I really appreciate it. And I'm sorry for the loss of your father. That shit is for the birds, man. It sucks. And I'm so sorry that this happened, but just know there is genuine love here. There is absolutely, like, your dad is still with you. So just know that. All right, 45. Hell yeah. Thanks for keeping tabs for me, Aaron, because I don't look very often. Hell yes. Getting all those likes in. But we did not receive another donation here, so we do have another opening. Again, I'm looking for at least 3 more donations. I'm hoping to get 3 more donations. So if you're interested in a reading, you can get a reading right now. There is no wait. It's a 5-minute reading for your $15 donation. We just did mediumship. We also have psychic readings, which is a topic reading. So if you're looking to know more about love or finances or career or health or relationships. Did I say that already? I don't know. But whatever topic you have, you can tell me. We'll post some cards on it. I'll channel a message first, and then we'll post some cards on it. And then also I offer human design readings too. So if you're interested to know more about yourself through the lens of human design, that's how you do it. But we are hoping to get at least 3 more donations in the next 25 minutes. Because I'm going to shut off my list at the top of this hour. No matter where you're at, it's the top of the hour. But I will be back on again tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern time to do more readings here. So never fear, I will be back. And you can get your reading then as well. But I'm hoping to get at least 3 more donations before our time runs out here today. And guys, if you want to share the live with somebody you think might benefit from a reading, if you want to like the live, rad as fuck. If you want to... Thank you, Spirit. Send in a donation. Linktree link is in my profile. Once you click on the Linktree link, you're going to see your options there. My website is the first option, Human Design with Melody. You can send in $15 from there. And you can also look through and see if you want a private reading. If you do want a private reading, you can schedule right from there as well. And for anyone who's new here, Spirit does make me burp. We love Spirit. We stand Spirit. Because Spirit just makes me burp. It makes me release in that way. Don't know why. Just does. So if you're interested in a reading, now is your time to shine, guys. Now is your time to shine. And get that reading in. Just doing a quick refresh here. I already refreshed the other ones, but I forgot to refresh my website. I don't think no one sent in a donation to there, but just wanted to make sure. Oh man, we've gotten so many likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aaron, your finger must be hurting. Thank you so much. You are wonderful. And I love that your emoji is this. Thank you, Heather. We got you. She said, anything coming through for moving? Yes. What does Heather need to know about moving? Just a bit. Oh, I appreciate it though. Thank you so much. All right. So your timestamp is going to be 2 hours and 7 minutes here for Heather. Just doing a cleansing breath here. All right, so we have Heather. Spirit, what does Heather need to know about moving? Aaron, you have not been filtered. I'm going to read it in a second. Spirit, what does Heather need to know about moving? Ooh, Spirit, what does Heather need to know about moving? I feel complicated about moving. Like immediately I feel complicated. Like I feel excited and happy. Like I feel it in my cheeks. I feel like I've been smiling. But then a part of me is like, I have to move. like that, like competing emotions. And you can confirm or deny if that makes any sense. Because like I want to move. It feels like I want to move, but also like I don't want to move. Oh, it's so much work. She said, yes, exclamation point. But I think you are moving. I think you are moving. Like I see moving. I even see like a mover's truck. So I don't know if you're going to get movers or you're going to be renting out a mover's truck, but I see the mover's truck in my mind's eye. I see boxes everywhere. Makes so much sense. Oh, good. But I do think you are going to move. I think it's exciting. I think it's something you do want. It's just like, I don't want to do the logistics of it all. Like, I don't want to have to pack. I don't want to have to carry shit. I don't want to have to do it. Like that type of thing. But I want to move though. So let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say. I'm going to do one more shuffle here because it feels right in the body. And then let's go ahead and cut that deck. Oh my God, yes. Heather, you're so fun. So we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is the card of taking new action, new communications, new ideas, new inspirations. Every time we talk about a page, we talk about newbie, something starting new. And she is literally actionable. You can see like she's swinging that sword. You can see the movement in her hair. You see she is doing what she needs to do to take the action she needs to. Even though she doesn't want to actually like do the logistics of it all, she is going to start this new action. Don't hold yourself back because of it, okay? Yeah, I think you have to move. I don't think it's really a choice you have. I think you have to move because we have the Tower here. And the Tower is sudden change, sudden upheaval. This could be ego for a landlord situation, might be ego for you, but it doesn't necessarily feel like you. It feels maybe more like a landlord situation. Maybe it's like you live with your parents and it's like that situation. Like it just feels like there's a situation here that's caused you to be like, I'm done here. I am done here. Hi, Thedo. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. But this is something that you've been thinking about, you've been doing, and it's a choice you're making. But again, this is that feeling, right? Like I can do it, I'm excited, and I don't really want to, like is this, right? Because we're holding ourselves back from actually maybe doing the logistics. Whatever's going on with this Tower moment, it's going to end up being really good for you. Okay. Don't fret too much. Don't worry about like if it's a roommate situation or like whatever is going on. Okay. It's going to end up being good because you get to build your foundation now. You get to rebuild it stronger, thicker, faster. Not that foundations should be fast. They're pretty stable and either way, it's going to be better. Okay. It's going to get better. And you're going to be doing the work that's worth it. It is a choice, but don't hold yourself back because your emotions are like up in the air. Know that you can unbind yourself at any time because they're very loosely placed binds. You can take the blindfold off and walk away because there's nothing actually in the way. It just feels like it's in the way. All right. I don't do yes or no questions. Love that. It all makes sense. Yay. I really love this. I really want to talk more about this because this to me is just a choice in what you're making and doesn't feel too much, but this feels like the right choice. This feels like I can breathe here. Maybe I have a home office here. Maybe I can expand here. Like this move makes me feel like the possibilities are real. Like we have real possibilities coming in for us, like real shit coming in, where it's going to cause your wishes, your hopes, your dreams, your manifestations all to come in. You have to put the work into it. You can't just get it just because you say it, right? You have to put work into your manifestations, but you're strong enough to handle it. The star card has 8 stars. Each of the 8 stars has 8 points. This card is 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. We are talking about strength. We're talking about strength. She goes, oh my God, I want to cry now because it has been so difficult to make my own foundation. But here you will. Because you'll be strong enough to do it because we're talking about strength. All these 8s. And the 8th card is strength, which is Leo. Leo's ruled by the sun. The sun is the most perceived positive sign you can have in tarot, period. So this is, and actually I think the tower comes right before the sun card because this is card 16 and this is card 17. So yes, all your wishes and dreams and hopes has to come through this tower moment for you to take off with those dreams, your wishes, your hopes, your manifestations, and getting that foundation rebuilt, right? But don't hold yourself back. It is hard. Moving's fucking hard. Don't get me wrong, but it's the work that's worth it. All right, that's what the Eight of Pentacles is saying. That's the work that's worth it. So Heather, you got this. You got this, girl. Even though you're like, oh. It is so worth it. Thank you so much. You are very welcome. I see you packing yourself away. You're going to make it. You're going to make it after all. Hooray. You guys don't know Mary Tyler Moore. I don't know how to help you. Because we are, oh man, I love Mary Tyler Moore. That's what Heather said. I'm going to unfilter it here. Yay. I can't unfilter all the comments, but I could do that. Anytime somebody says love, it filters it. But yes, Mary Tyler Moore forever. And I'm so glad that it's the only time I said it. I haven't said that in months, honestly. I haven't said it in months. I was saying it when I lived in my apartment for a second, but not for months. So it came out just for you, Heather. I almost called you Kayla. I have had no Kaylas. 0 Kaylas. I don't know where Kayla came from. But cheers to you, Heather, on moving. All right, guys. Are we going to get 2 more donations? Are we going to do it? We need 2 more donations. I'm hoping to receive 2 more donations at least. So if you're interested in a reading, come get your reading right meow. It's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. You're going to get clarity. You're going to get insight. You're going to get connection with somebody who is passed away in the spiritual realm, or you're going to learn more about yourself through human design. Heather said, I was just talking to a Kayla. You're very tapped in right now. LOL. That's a wild bananas. I love my job. I love my job. I love what I do. I love it. All right, Aaron said the emoji was a wrestling reference. They the twos, we the ones. That's above my head. Maybe my partner might know that, but I have no idea. But I just learned I like Kevin Nash. I've always known I like Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's a good guy. He has solid ass cats. But now I know I like Kevin Nash. Hey. Because of their post. Yeah, because of their posts. Yep. Anyone who's against Trump is a friend of mine. Anyone who's against Trump is a friend of mine. 100%. And I wish more people with platforms like that would speak out, who, like, I guess he's a 2-time Hall of Famer. I don't know how you can make it in the Hall of Fame twice. I know nothing about wrestling. But I just wish more people would step out and say, like, hey, this is wrong. What is happening is wrong. We are abducting people. We're putting them in basically concentration camps. They are concentration camps. Alligator Auschwitz is what we're calling it now, which I think is a better name than Alcatraz. But it's crazy. It's crazy the comparison between Auschwitz and this alligator fucking place. But I wish people would step up and be like, hey, ICE is wrong. Trump is wrong. This whole situation is wrong. Because not too many celebrities are keeping their mouth shut. For why? For why? What does Trump have over you? What does he have over you? Because that's concerning. It's fucking concerning. Even Taylor hasn't said anything. And I know she's against it because she's very blue. She's very liberal. So I know she's against it, but she hasn't spoke out about it. What I think Sabrina Carpenter did. I think Olivia Rodriguez did. Rodrigo. I know her name. I promise. And then also Selena Gomez did right away. And then everyone fucking backlashed her, which didn't make any sense because she was right to have that post. Either way, I digress. But yes, Kevin Nash is now a favorite. A favorite I never knew I had. All right, guys. So we have room for 2 more donations. 2 more. So if you're interested in a reading, go ahead and get that donation in now. There is no wait at this time. Again, you're going to get clarity or insight. If you need a topic matter reading, you're going to get that clarity. You're going to get that insight. If you want connection with somebody who's passed away into the spiritual realm, that is mediumship. I do a direct connection where I call in your loved one of your choice and we call them in evidentially. I'm going to give you evidence about this person, so you'll know that it is your person. And then also I do human design readings. It's a chart reading. You can look it up if you do a Goog and look it up yourself. I'm never going to gatekeep it because it's so fucking important that everyone knows their human design. Know your type, know your strategy, and know your authority. Those are basically the keys to life, for you living a authentic life for your design. And it's changed my life forever. Changed my life in the best ways possible. So guys, it's a $15 donation for your reading. Linktree link is in my profile. You can click on that. You're going to see the available donated areas in which you can donate. It's link number 1, 3, and 4. And also I record all the readings on YT, second link. So you can always watch your reading anytime you would like if you want to rewatch it at all. Just remember today's date and your timestamp. But we are hoping to get 2 more donations. Where are you? I'm so sorry. I'm ridiculous. I feel like my partner can hear me. And this is why I'm like, I don't ever want to work when you're home because I'm ridiculous. I am way crazy. You'll get them. I'm hoping even if one person wants to send in 2 donations, you can do that. You can either get 1 10-minute reading or you can get 2 5-minute readings. It's really your choice on what you want to do. Well, we got spot for 2 more donations, and we got 10 minutes before the top of the hour where I'm going to shine off for the day. So come on in. Thank you, Heather, for liking the live. Erin's killing it as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're very close to 50,000 likes. Help out and get us to 50,000 likes. We're only like a little under 500 short, so like 400 and something. Now we need 300 and something. Trying to get you to 50. You're doing it. You're doing the damn thing. We got like 300 more likes. 300 more likes and we got it. We got Kelly helping out. We got Heather helping out. Anyone else wants to pop in and press that? Woo! We made it. We made it to 50,000 likes. Caitlin, thank you so much for liking the live. We made it. She's doing celebration emojis. Hell yeah. It's the best. All right, still waiting on those 2 donations. Linktree link in the profile. You can use Venmo, you can use PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com to get on the list. This calls for a yes, it does, Erin. You are so right. You are so correct. Let's go ahead and do a collective for everyone. Let's go ahead and check it out. Spirit, we're going to do our second collective of the day. What does the collective need to know? Spirit, what does the collective need to know? Spirit, what does the collective energy need to know today? This is our second collective reading of the day. So hopefully we don't get a repeat message. We'll see what goes on. All right. That feels good. Hell yeah. The Queen of Wands is my favorite queen in the entire deck of tarot. She is a magnet. People are just gravitated towards her. She's popular. She's warm. She's inviting. She's not afraid to take up space. She's not afraid to take up oxygen because wands are fire. Fire needs oxygen to live. So she's not afraid to take up what she needs. She has luck on her side. This is my cat, Salem Binks. I have a black cat. His name is Salem, and he is the luckiest cat. And this is sending you luck. So there is luck for everyone in the collective. This is the collective energy right now. So there is luck on your side. Woo! Hell yeah. Wow. Wow. Guys, things may seem like things are not working out right now. It may seem like things are stagnant or slow or taking their time. Things aren't really seeming like things are going on, but there's a lot going on behind the scenes. A lot going on. We have 2 new beginnings here. We have one beginning that is very passionate, very desirable, that's motivated, that's transformative, that is also going to bring in some psychic gifts for some of us. Then we have a new beginning also here that's also in lieu of also stable and strong. This could be a new passion project. Slow equals divine timing equals stillness club. Oh my God, that's so funny. We love Nigga. But this is a new line of income. So you could be finding your dream job, your job you're passionate about, the things you're wanting. So you're going to have a new line of income here. Some of us are starting a new business. Some of us are honestly just getting a windfall of money coming our way, especially because we have the King of Pentacles here too. The King of Pentacles is a card of saying like stability and strength, the richest king in the deck. Okay, so there's money coming our way, there's financial gains coming our way. We might be buying a big purchase item such as a car or a house. We may be gaining an apartment, even is included in that. So there is a material gains that we're starting that's going to bring us stability, and it's going to bring us motivation, passion, desire, transformation. We also have the Chariot. The Chariot is the Cancer card. The Cancer card is the natural ruler of the 4th house of family and home. Okay, we were just talking about houses and apartments, right? So some of us are moving on to a new home. Do not let your mindset scare you from moving on because you are ready for it. You see that plume of smoke. You are ready to move on to the next thing. You have everything you need. That magician's wand is telling you, you have everything you need. This is the magician card. This is just the box, but this is the magician card. You have the wands, the cups, the pentacles, these swords, this growth of abundance, consistent access to it. All this yellow, girl, all this yellow. Like, look at all the yellow. You have it, and you have the sun shining through as well. So there is a lot of positivity here. Alongside the King of Swords, we have 2 kings. We're rising up. Again, more transformation is here. Butterflies are always the sign for transformation. This is new ideas and inspiration. It's not necessarily new, but it's ideas and inspiration that you're going to take action on. Action on these new beginnings, right? Actionable new beginnings coming in that you are going to say, hey, these are my ideas. I'm going to communicate about it. I'm going to take action, and I'm going to rise up. I'm not afraid of this transformation. Not afraid to level up to the next thing. So guys, there's some new shit coming in a big way. We love it. We love to see it. So guys, that was the collective reading. If you're interested in a reading for a private reading, or you can go to my website to schedule a private reading, or if you want to do a 5-minute reading here live right now on TikTok, we are claiming all of that. Hell yeah, Kelly. Fuck yeah, dream jobs for everybody. But this is your time to get your donation in. I'm going to stay on for 3 more minutes. So get your donation in now, and you're going to be able to get your reading underway. I am hoping for 2 more donations. I am hoping for it. So we'll see what happens in the next couple minutes. But Linktree link is how you're going to submit your donation. You're going to see right from the Linktree link, you're going to see exactly how to submit your donation. It literally gives you a description, and it also shows you the places to press that make sense. Like, oh yeah, those are where I would send in my donations. You know, we're going to put 1 and 2 together because we're very smart, savvy people on the internet. Can we get to 55 in 3 minutes? We need about 2,000 likes. Who can help Aaron get us to 55,000 likes? This will be my most liked live if we get that. I'm pretty sure. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. Anyone else who wants to help Aaron get us to 55,000? We can do it. We only about 1,500 shy. 1,500 likes. We need 2 minutes. Got 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes. We got it, guys. We can do it. We can do it. Put your back into it. I'm a 90s kid. What am I supposed to do? Not sing dirty songs? Dirty rap songs. Oh, we're like 900. 900. Can we get 900 in the next? Oh, Caitlin, thank you for liking the live. 900. 800 in the next 2 minutes. We're going to do it. 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 Meow. Hell yeah, dude. Well, we may not be getting 2 more donations, but we are getting 55,000 likes. 4, 3, 300 more. 300 more. 100 more. Ah, we made it. We did it. Made it just in time. Hell yeah, guys. Alrighty. Well, I'm so happy. Thank you for getting the likes over here. This is my most liked live, I believe. So thank you so much for that, you guys. I really appreciate it. We tied your most. I think so. Somewhere around there. So we're going to call it the most one, though. We're going to call it the most. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for supporting the live. I was hoping to get 2 more, but it is as it is. We got close. But I'm going to be back on again tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So if you are interested in getting a reading, that's when I'm going to be on next. So thank you so much for being here. Everyone who's liked the live, everyone who's donated to the live, everyone who has gifted the live, shared the live, followed the live, subscribed to the live. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for getting me to where I need to be. And I appreciate you endlessly because you guys are the reason I get to have this career. So thank you so much for that. And thank you for your trust in me as well. And thank you for recognizing what I bring to the table. Universe, you my dog. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this work in this way and be of service this way. I feel so successful and so fulfilled. So thank you so much for bringing in the people that needed a reading here today. And last but not least, my angels, my ancestors, my guides, thank you for your love, your protection, your guidance. Thank you for your knowledge, your thank you for allowing me to see you, feel you, and hear you. Thank you so much for bringing in the people that need it alive. Thank you for letting me talk to guides. I really appreciate everything we do here. And I'm just so grateful. I'm just so grateful for it all. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm a money magnet. Money comes to me easily. Doesn't matter the date, doesn't matter the time, it doesn't matter the location. Every time I go live, I receive 20 donations. And we are so grateful for the downfall and the imprisonment of Donald J. Trump, Elon Musk, J.D. Vance, and the elected officials of the Republican Party. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Oh, Heather says you're such a like. Thank you for the reading today. You're very welcome, Heather. Make sure to follow me, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay, bye.